Picture this. You've got your lesson planned down to the last detail. You're energized, ready to roll, and the class seems on board, except for that one student. You know the one, arms crossed, eyes glazed, not touching a pencil all period. It's like teaching a brick wall in sneakers. And the truth, every teacher, yes, every single one has faced that student. But how you handle it determines whether the rest of your class sinks or sails. So stick around, because in a minute, I'm going to share some strategies that can turn even your most disengaged student into a willing participant. And it's not what you think, okay? Welcome to the Teacher Rockstar Podcast, the show that's dedicated to providing valuable insights, practical tips, and best practices so that you can flourish in your classroom. I'm Steve Hiles, a veteran teacher, and today we're going to be talking about how to handle students who refuse work. All right, let's start off with strategy number 1 here. Find the why behind the wall. Meaning, when a student refuses to work, it's rarely about laziness. More often, it's fear disguised as defiance, fear of failure, embarrassment, or just not understanding what's being asked. Instead of jumping straight to consequences, start with curiosity. Quietly ask, what's making this hard for you? The goal isn't to corner them, it's to connect. Maybe the task feels overwhelming. Maybe something's going on at home. Maybe they don't believe that they can do it. Once you uncover the why, you can tailor your response. Break the task down into smaller chunks. Offer choices, or give a private pep talk that says, hey, I believe in you. The wall starts to crumble when students feel seen instead of judged.
The Teacher Rockstar Academy course is meticulously designed to equip you with the tools and strategies needed to skyrocket your effectiveness as a teacher. Curious to know if the Teacher Rockstar Academy course is the missing piece in your teaching journey? If you're ready to reclaim control of your classroom and witness the incredible impact on your students, then use the link in the podcast description to learn more about this program.
Strategy 2, make the first step easy. When students freeze up, they often need a small win to get moving. Instead of demanding, finish this worksheet, say something like, let's start with just the first problem together. Momentum matters, okay? The smaller the first step, the lower the resistance. You can even make it a quick challenge. Let's see if you can knock out the first problem before I finish passing out these papers, okay? Now, once that initial success happens, keep feeding it. Compliment effort, not the output. Say, I appreciate you giving that a shot, instead of saying something like, well, you finally did something. Okay? That small shift reinforces action rather than avoidance. Students who start to see themselves as capable, even in small ways, begin to self-correct over time. Okay, moving on to strategy number 3, shift the power dynamic. Refusal is often about control. The student's thinking, you can't make me do this. So instead of trying to win that tug of war, hand them the rope, just differently. Offer structured choices. For example, would you rather write or record your response? Do you want to start this now or after we review together? You're still guiding the outcome, but they feel ownership in the process. I'm hoping that's making some sense. That subtle shift gives them dignity and takes the drama out of the equation. Okay? Now, here's the bonus tip. Recognize effort publicly, but correct refusal privately. Okay? That's what you want to do. Calling them out in front of their peers guarantees a power struggle, and you're going to lose every single time. Managing a student who flat out refuses to work isn't about control. It's about connection, confidence, and choice. When you lead with those 3, you turn resistance into responsibility. And here's the kicker. The quiet victory of seeing that same student one day raise their hand, that's the kind of win that keeps you teaching. So keep building those bridges. Stay patient And remember, you're shaping more than work habits. You're shaping belief systems. Now, you're going to want to stay tuned for more upcoming tips and strategies that help you thrive in your classroom. And we will see you next week, same time, same place. And remember, you got this.
You've been listening to the Teacher Rockstar Podcast with your host, Steve Hiles. We hope you've enjoyed this podcast as much as we have. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of Teacher Rockstars. Until then, thanks for listening.